Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty snazzy, wasn't it? Pretty snazzy. What do you reckon? Nice chest. Great chest. It's chest day. Order chest. Motivation, hashtag. Chest day motivation. Hashtag. Big titties. All right, look, as somebody who has bench pressed 260 kilograms, that's 573 pounds, I think I am more than qualified enough to help you guys also build a big bench press, right? Now for today's session, I'm working up to a top single. I'm running the Bench Press Monster program, week 5, and you can get your copy on my website. The link is in the description. You can run the program here with me on YouTube. But as I was saying, I am more than qualified to help you guys with your bench press. So in today's video, as I work through my session towards the top single, I'm gonna drop a bunch of tips, some advice, some technical stuff, some mindset stuff around the bench press and how you can utilize that to also get strong as fuck. Because that's what we're trying to do, isn't it? Absolutely it is. Anyway, hope you enjoy this session. Let's go. It's time to do some fucking bench press, baby. Let's get this. We are working up to the top single. We have a heavy single today. So that means at a minimum, it has to be more than 4 plates, more than 180 kilograms for 1 rep. Now, obviously, I'm not at my strongest right now, coming back from some time off from, strength, focused training, did a bit of a cut. But we're trying to get strong again because it was getting a little bit boring. I didn't like it very much. I still want to be healthy, but I just want to be fucking strong too, right? So we're going to get really strong. Now, today I want to share some insights with you on how to build a big bench press. My best ever, 260 kilograms. That's pretty fucking good. Best in comp, 252.5 kilos, so still pretty fucking good. But I want to teach you some things, or show you some things that help me get there. Some little technical cues, maybe some mindset, some intent, all things that will be very helpful if you want a big bench press. All for free, baby. That's what I do. Easy, baby. Let's go. All right, 100 kilos on the bar. Now, something I want to touch on before we move on with this is that you'll see that I'm not getting into that typical position that I might normally use for the bench press, right? I'm not trying to get that arch like I normally would. I'm benching with flat feet. Okay, so I'm increasing the range of motion. I'm not trying to decrease the range of motion. I'm actually not trying to be as efficient as I possibly can be. I also want to build some muscle right now, and I want to take the barbell through a bigger range of motion. I want to work a little bit harder, right? Now, as I start getting stronger again, back towards full strength, back towards my top numbers, of course, then I will become more specific. I'll get into a really good position. I'll drag my feet back further. My heels will come up. I'll get into more of an arched position, okay? But right now, I need to earn that. I need to earn that. Okay, that'll come later when I'm trying to move really heavy weight. Right now, I just need to get strong, okay? So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Flat foot bench pressing right now for me. In 4 to 6 weeks, maybe we'll start looking to arch again, but right now, I just want to get stronger. I know this is the best way possible, right? I'm not trying to cut corners. This is honest, hard work. And that's what you've got to do. That's what you've got to do, baby. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I would know the fucking shortcuts if there was one. Easy peasy, baby. We'll go 130 kilos next, a double or a triple, then I'll get my lovely wife to come and unrack for me as we get heavier. But at least 180 today. That's the goal. Make sure you like this video, drop a comment, please subscribe. It'd mean a lot to me, gang. All right, baby. 130 kilos. Now, look, there's a lot of different explanations and cues and directions that people will give for the bench press, right? A lot of different ways to do things. Everybody's trying to sell a product. Some people make it more complicated than others. But look, if you want one cue that's going to cut through the bullshit, right? It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of fucking around. It's this. When you're bringing the barbell down to your chest, meet it. It's simple. Meet the barbell. Pull your chest towards the bar as you're bringing it down. If you do it properly, you will be in a fucking fantastic position to press the weight, right? Think about what you're doing when you stick your chest out, right? Scapular retraction and depression. The shoulder blades being pulled back and down, stabilizing the shoulder joint, giving you the ability to press with all of your power and all of your strength without any leakage, without any nonsense, right? So, watch here, 130 kilos. We'll do 2 or 3 reps, but I'm focusing on keeping my chest up as high as I can, meeting the bar. I'm not bringing it down and coming away from it, right? Like a lot of people do, chest up. I'm trying to fucking meet that thing, hey? Let's go. Easy, right? Now, it might not look super obvious, like I'm not, right? Because I never let my chest sink down to start with. So the goal is to keep it up and just keep reaching. Don't come away from it, but if you do, get it back up, right? Let's go. All right, baby, 150 kilos. We'll just hit a single, and then I'll assume I'll go to 170. I'd like to say that'll be nice and comfortable, so I can go heavier than 180 for my top single. Did 180 kilograms around 10 days ago. It wasn't super hard either, it was quite easy. A little pause. So I really should go heavier than that today. So second last warm up, let's get it. I've got some help now. Let's go. Oosh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was pretty snazzy, wasn't it? Pretty snazzy, what do you reckon? Nice chest, great chest. It's chest day. Order chest. Motivation, hashtag. Chest day motivation. Hashtag. Big titties. All right, gang, 170 kilos. Last warm up. Last warm up. We're gonna make it nice and easy. As always, you have to earn it, right? It's all well and good to have a goal, to go to the gym with a goal. You should. Just because you have a goal doesn't mean you fucking earned it, right? So your warm-ups, they've got to be fucking on. You don't come into the gym and float through your warm-ups and hope for the best. That's not how you get good. You get good by giving all of your attention and focus to each and every warm-up, making sure you do them to the best of your ability. Okay, unrack please. Let's go. 1 rep. Yeah, buddy. Woo! That was pretty easy, right? Just focusing on moving the bar nicely. Now, for my top set, I'll switch on a little bit, right? I'm pretty relaxed right now, which is good. I don't need to be like, although I'm focused, I don't need to be buzzing out of my brain. There's a difference, right? There's no point going in the gym and being buzzed out of your fucking brain if you're exhausted by the time you get to your top set. Laser in, focus, stay calm, relax still, enjoy yourself. When you get to your top set, hey, if you want to give it a little juice, give it a little juice. Just be smart about it, baby. Let's go. All right, gang, 190 kilos. This is my top set. 10 kilos up from the last time I did a heavy single. We've got to make it move. I don't want it to be a max. I would like to say that I could bench press 200 kilos today if I wanted to. but this has got to move easy. Let's go. Whew. All right, look, to be honest with you, it felt quite easy. I went off the groove a little bit. So, to me that says, I need more practice. Of course I need to get stronger, but that's not too bad. Thank you, baby. I can live with that. I can live with that. 200 kilos will be pretty comfortable in 2 or 3 weeks, and that's the goal. All right, baby, now we have our back down sets. I've got 165 kilos on the bar here. 2 sets of 5 reps is what is programmed for week 5 of the bench press monster program. Now, something I'll say is this. Yes, I wanted that top single to be better. Right now, I could have done another single and done it better, but that's not the point here. I know that I'm much stronger than that. That's not the issue. The issue was, it was a little bit out of the groove. I'm a little bit unpracticed. Now, what would be more practical? To do 1 more rep with 190 and try and do it a little bit better, even though I just did it, or maybe go a little bit lighter, do 2 sets of 5 with a weight that I should be able to perform perfectly, right? What would be better for my progress over the next few weeks? Well, I dare say it would be to go a little bit lighter and be as close to perfect as possible, right? Because the issue was not that I wasn't strong enough, it was that I'm a little bit unpracticed. So I get 2 sets of 5, which is 10 opportunities to practice being perfect right now. That's what I'm gonna do, right? Set 1, let's get it. Yeah, buddy. Pretty good, pretty good. Next set, even better. That's the goal. All right, gang, this is my last back down set now before I move on to accessories. I'll give you one more piece of advice with the bench press, a technical piece of advice. Leg drive, right? This is a simple one. Now, the issue a lot of people have when they bench press is their hips shoot up. Off the bench, right? We're bench pressing, we're not fucking. Now, we want to drive backwards. We want to drive back, this way. Try and push ourselves back, not up with the hips. Drive back, okay? Think about that intent when you're driving your legs. And drive it the whole time, not just when you're pressing. Now, whether you're flat-footed or have your heels up, right? The intent is going to be the same here. We're driving back, trying to drive back off the bench. Oof. Oof. All right. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's pretty challenging, but that is the most weight that I've done for 5 reps in a little while. So, not too disappointed. It's not a bad session, 190 for 1, 2 sets of 5 at 165. And we'll do better next week, but that's, you know, a big step up from the last few weeks. Thanks, baby. Let's go. All right, gang, we're gonna move on to our accessories now. I'm not gonna film every single set. I'll just film one of each, and then we'll wrap it up at the end, right? But look, if you're trying to build a big bench press and you don't take your accessories seriously, you're missing a big point, okay? This is where it's built. Yes, the bench press is important. Yes, we want to get stronger. We want better technique, but that's not all of it, right? We have to do the other work. We have to build the muscle. We have to do the shit that may not be as fun, right? So for my pressing sessions, I'm gonna have some dumbbell pressing. We're gonna have some back work, as you'll see, and some arm work, right? So a nice complete session. And as I said, you have to put just as much, if not more, into this, because sometimes we don't want to do it as much either, right? So it does take a little more effort, but you do have to give it everything. And as always, with your accessories, if you're trying to maximize muscle growth, take your last set to failure. And I don't mean to discomfort, I mean to failure. Make it hurt, like you cannot do one more rep. That is what your last set of each accessory, in my book, should look like, all right? I'm gonna hit this now. We'll roll through these accessories and we'll catch up at the end. Maybe we'll talk a little bit, we'll see how we go, but I'm enjoying this so far. I hope you are too. And as I said earlier, please like this video. Let me know if you've learned something. Let me know if you have any ideas of content you want to see in the next few weeks. And of course, subscribe to your mum's favorite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength.